lost weight? I think so. Since I got back from Spain, I got lost loads of weight in Spain. I lost about, 10 kilos because I wasn't eating very much, and my voice has changed as well since I've been back here in Bernier. I think Julie must have really missed me, and I've lost so much weight now.
It's Saturday morning and it's time for episode 4 of the Saturday show. Now, what we got in for you today? Oh, we got loads. Not so many skits today because the weather's been really rubbish this weekend. Today, if I look out the window here right now, it's pouring hard with rain, it's windy, it's horrible. Mind you, it ain't like a lot of you in America who've got a lot of snow. We don't like that. Anyway, a couple of things that sort of sprung to mind. Carola in Paris, she said that she would never have thought of me looking like a girl when I was young. Well, I suppose it was like 50 odd years ago, so a lot of change. I mean, I've gained a bit of weight, a few pounds here and there, a few ounces, extra couple, I'll carry a bit more, but hey. But things were different back then, because back in the day there used to be a gay bar in Maidstone, and where I come from, and I used to go in there occasionally as a youngster just to sort of piss off all the old queens. When you consider it now, I'm probably older than they were. It's a funny old life, isn't it? And the other thing, and I must say on this now. CJ99, I was talking to him and Rick Romanelli talking about building a guitar. So I got onto Harley Belton's site and I was having a look at them, and it's a telly that I want to build. Now the telly kit is €79. That's a complete thing. Got to make it yourself. It's not a problem. I really, really, really look forward to doing that. But then on the next page is a ready-built Harley Benton telly, and it's €88. So you think, well, hang on a minute, okay. Would it be better to spend the extra few euros? I mean, it's literally a few, buying a ready-made one and then sort of thinking, well, I can strip it down and it's already wired for you. Just rub the paintwork off, repaint it how you want to do it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I've decided that I'm going to get a new bass for Christmas this year, and it is going to be an Angie Harley Benton bass. And it's really cool. It's active or passive. You can use it either way. Just pull the switch out for passive. For active. And I reckon it's going to be a really, really cool idea. And so that's my Christmas present to me. Well, half of it's from Julie, half of it's from me. So it's only £179. Anyway, let's get on with the show. And here's, I think, only one skit, and then it's Q&A time. Be there or be square.
Hi, it's me and Sweep. Hello, Sweep. Well, today what Sweep's going to do is a disappearing act. Is that right? You reckon you can do it on your own? Okay, well, I'm going to get out of the way and he's going to do his disappearing act, okay? Well, that was it then. Sweep does a disappearing act. I can't find him. I don't know where he is. Tune in next week. We might find out.
It's Saturday morning and it's time yet again for Q&A. Goodness me, another episode. 79. What have I been doing for the last 79 weeks? Just doing this. Mind you, I missed quite a few, as you know, because I've been away and what have you. Anyway, Max Washington, he says, when I answered the phone as a kid, my mum's friends asked what her daughter's name was. Oh, my heart goes out to you, mate, yeah. I had quite a voice, rather not dissimilar to that. Hello. Trouble is, when they saw me, they still thought I was a girl. Honest. And he's surprised. Max is also surprised that Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was my favourite worst ever Beatles album. I mean, I hated it. I really did. I think it's a load of codswallop. But he said that Lou Reed also hated it. See, I've got a lot of time for Lou Reed now. Didn't know so much before. What was my favourite Beatles album? Oh, do you know, I'm thinking about this. In a lot of ways, it was Help. I really liked Help. Help! I need somebody help. Not just anybody help. Yeah. And it's got We Can Work It Out. It was also a pretty good film, I thought. So I'm going to go with that one. My favourite Rattles song, because Max also asked about Rattles. Ouch is my favourite Rattles song. I reckon. I Get Up and Go I liked, which was, of course, their Get Back tribute. And I like the fact that they've done it on, I think it looks like the same building. And I start off with pushing the guy with his foot. Yeah, it's hilarious. Brilliant stuff. Peter Courier Driver says, did you have a childhood job? Yes, I was paper boy. I used to get up at the crack of dawn every day and go around and deliver the papers. Worst day was Friday, because Friday you got the Kent Messenger, which was a local paper, and it used to be about like that thick. And my poor little push bike with a little carrier on the back, I used to struggle along going, I need help. But it was weird because, I mean, you would never get it nowadays. The shop was called Cares, and it was a big shop, newsagents, and down the side, a little passage, and there was an old shed down there, and there was a few people. A bloke called Ken used to work down there, and and it was this really smoke-filled room as you sort of got all your papers together every day. It was a funny old thing. After that, I worked on a milk float. I did a bit of a milk round for a while. And when that came to an end, it was time for me to go to work properly. I hated that bit. Rick Romanelli says, any gigs coming up, or are you guys all making solo albums? Okay, right. Well, I haven't had much contact with Downright Liberty because Steph's been away and Paul's been away, and John, I think at the moment seems to be he's really working on his game stuff, I believe, at the moment, which is great. I mean, games, video games, not really my sort of scene. Guess I'm the wrong generation for that, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. I've got no criticism. We're all different, and it's. With Seldom Sober, everybody seems to be busy doing other things at the moment. I know Jack's still busy doing his best, but I got no gigs actually lined up at the moment. So actually, it's a bit different. It gives me. I'm working on my solo albums, yes, which I'm doing various covers, and the album I'm actually really working on is my own stuff, which I've written myself. Written and played on everything. Some of it, unfortunately, is a bit crap because I'm not a very good drummer. Some say I'm not a good guitarist. Some say I'm not a good bassist. Some say I'm not. Why do I do this? That's what I ask myself. Pooh Ninja says, do you enjoy dancing on the rocks near the sea? No, that was last week. Because what it was, I was trying not to fall into the ocean while looking what appeared to be a Roman bath. And that was in the Mediterranean, down in Spain, that was. What's been my favourite vacation? My favourite vacation, oh gosh, there's a couple of things. I loved New York, probably more than I should have done, because I thought it was brilliant. I love Maldives, I love Barbados, I loved Australia. I don't know, because they're all different. Everything's different. And I don't know. I just don't know. A Brexit political question. This is an optional one. Are Brexits like pretzels? Soft Brexit, hard Brexit, or are they both? Oh, fucking Brexit! Don't want to talk about Brexit. I hate Brexit. It's destroying my life. Cheddar King Power says, Cheddar King Power. I'll go back to saying king again, but it's Kung. Cheddar King Power. Ha! Okay, here's my money. He was going to give me all his money, you see, because he wanted to be cured. I've cured him, but where's my money? It hasn't arrived. I've been looking in the post box every day. Down at the front of the garden, walk down there. Oh, any money from Cheddar King Pound? No. Don't spend it all on guitars. No, I won't, I promise. Some on drums. Question for next week. Did your life flash before you when you slipped on the rock? Yeah. Actually, I thought I was going in. I really did. And those were hard old rocks, and I was carrying my camera and stuff. And I thought, oh, this is going to be an expensive and unfortunate fall. And because of Brexit, with my insurance, my insurance is different because in England, if you go abroad, you have this little card which guarantees you medical assistance throughout Europe. And when Brexit actually happens, you won't have that anymore. You have to pay for it. But luckily, because I live in France, I've actually got the same card, French, and that entitles me to go all over Europe. Although probably not England. So if I go to England and break my leg, I'm shagged. So, yeah. Anyway, get back to Cheddar. He says, one time my life flashed before my eyes. I hate reruns. What was that? When you bought a guitar and Mrs. Cheddar didn't know until the DHL man turned up and said, hello, I got no guitar for you. And wife said, oh, no, Cheddar. Anyway, EJ Guitars. We're talking about food and what have you, and going to Spain and not eating any Spanish food. And EJ says, my grandfather, in his desire to introduce me to world cuisine, took me to a Chinese restaurant when I was 6 years old. With all the sophistication I could muster, I ordered a cheeseburger. EJ, you're my kind of guy. That is super. And it's just the sort of thing that I reckon should be done. Now, I'm going to do a little thing. I'm just thinking, and I'm going to ask you guys, there's a lot of songs out there which a lot of people don't know are covers, or there's been some great covers done of them. And so that's one of the things this week I might even sort of have a look at, to sort of, I know it's been done before, but I kind of like it because a lot of people don't know a lot of songs are covers, and some covers are better than the originals. And it's gone on even longer than I imagined. Until next week, my friends, please leave a comment, give us a question, and until next week, my friends, horns up, pink wigs rule.